Hello everyone and welcome to another comic book video. Today I'm just going to showcase some of the stuff I recently purchased for my own personal collection and just talk briefly about them. So the first item I actually have is a Golden Age comic from 1949 called Crime and Punishment, issue 20. So after the World War II, superhero comics kind of fell out of popularity and stuff, and other genres and stuff became more popular. One of them was actually crime books. And so this was actually one of the crime series that came out during that time period. So this is actually a title that was actually put out by a company called Lev Gleason Publications. This was actually kind of a response to, the company had actually done another crime series called Crime Does Not Pay, but had gotten some negative feedback and stuff that the series was too violent. So they kind of did this series where it kind of toned down the violence, portrayed police officers in a more positive light and stuff. So this was kind of a series that was going to be more geared towards kids, whereas the other one was more for older teens or adults in their content. So with just a very beautiful cover by Charles Biro, famous Golden Age comic artist. You just look at the nice detail and stuff on it. Just a beautiful artist. He worked with the company until it shut down in the early 50s, and then he actually went on to work in Hollywood and stuff as a graphic designer. But just a beautiful cover. So that. Next item I have is Tomb of Dracula number 10. This is actually a variant. This is the facsimile edition. So this issue is, of course, a very famous issue, very major key issue. First appearance of Blade, the vampire hunter. So he made his first appearance in this series. This is actually a series I've been collecting, but issue 10 is very hard to get. It's also really expensive, just because of that major first appearance. So what this facsimile edition is, both Marvel and DC and some of the other companies have done this, where they'll make reprints of a very popular, very hard to get issue that's pretty expensive, and now that's not affordable for a lot of fans. So they'll do a facsimile edition where you can actually still be able to read the story. This one is very close, try and make it as close as possible to what the original comic looked like. Of course, the paper quality and stuff's a little better on this than it would have been on the older issue. But this is just a reprint of that first appearance of Blade. Next one I have is Radiant Black number 1. This is something that just came out within the past couple of weeks, so I decided to pick this up. This is actually a series by Image Comics. I normally don't collect Image, but I thought this could look kind of interesting. It's kind of like a superhero comic series being put out by Image, and it's written by, let me get this right, Kyle Higgins, and the cover is done by Michael Cho. Just a nice cover, and just a new series, the first appearance, of course, of a new character and stuff. So just an interesting book to check out. Okay, next one I have is Star Wars High Republic number 3. If you remember from a couple of weeks back, I did a video on this series, and we looked at some of the different variant covers and stuff with the first 2 issues. So this is actually the main cover for the 3rd issue. I didn't buy any of the variants for this one, but just also a nice cover by Phil Noto, though, and just continuing that series as both Marvel and Disney are trying to really expand the Star Wars universe, looking at this interesting period in Star Wars history. And the final item I brought today is Batman 106. This also just came out in the last couple weeks, and the reason I brought this one is because there's actually a first appearance of a brand new villain that's going to be appearing in the Batman titles called Miracle Molly. Batman, of course, is a very popular character in the series, so any first appearances in the Batman titles tend to generate a lot of interest. So this one's actually been going somewhat up in price and stuff since this came out. But just that first appearance, the character has a brief cameo and will be actually appearing on the covers in future issues. But this is just that first cameo appearance of this character, who will be main villain for the next few issues in Batman. So I hope you enjoyed this video today, and if you do, just give it a like, and I will see you next time. Bye.